As we'll see the LSU Tigers taking on the Oregon Ducks. To play in next Monday's national championship game in Miami, we are underway here in New Orleans. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's a 1st and 10 Oregon. Throwing to start the drive. Carrier flushed out right. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive INT.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ducks have taken the early lead. The Ducks going to line up here and go for the 2-point conversion. Steps away. That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for 2. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for 2 and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. Really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Thomas will look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with the score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
A fairly short kick from the... Now a hit and a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Quintez Anderson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Back to throw. Carrier. And he will get into zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions. Oh, you got
this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Quintez Anderson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ducks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Eluding the pressure right. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Thomas. Caught by Avant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 1st down, Drake. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd down and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carrier. That is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Quintez Anderson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And the Ducks are able to add on to their first-half lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you...
Pressure comes and down he goes. was a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. From the gun, they'll try to run it. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Now LSU's punter getting set as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is taken at the 23. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. Anderson a first down and more. Room here to run. Woo! And he will score. Touchdown Ducks. Quintez Anderson on his way to a historic performance. First half touchdowns, and the Ducks extend their lead yet again. Point after, right down the middle, and the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Steps away to his left. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Thomas. And he's got his man on the out route. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. A gain of 3, second down. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Running from the shotgun with Drake. Now Drake loses the football, and this will be scooped up by the defense. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it.
How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carrier buying time to his left. That is caught by Anderson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Again, he'll drop the throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to Matt.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. It's going the other way. And some room to roam now. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Williamson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got it complete to Crabtree. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Now LSU's punter getting set as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded inside the 5. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Quintez Anderson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ducks are pouring it on. Extra point attempt to come here. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Pulls it in at the 13. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's...
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Well, we know how important it is, Charles, to have a quarterback who can take off and run with it when need be. And this is a great job right here.
And he just exhibited what he's shown throughout his career, and one of the reasons why they like him so much in today's football. His ability to use his feet and get out of trouble or create plays. His legs are going to be a big part of his game as he moves on. In fact, before the game, I talked with a veteran scout. He just told me, I never thought I'd write in my book about a quarter.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Quintez Anderson there to make the grab. And the Ducks take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Operating from the gun. Williamson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. So now, I think even our referee is confused. The defense accepted the holding penalty, but they just got the ball on the fumble recovery, so that will be negated. That's a tough one to comprehend. And that one will drop incomplete. 4 seconds remaining now in this half. Likely time for just one final play. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now this goes out wide for Drake. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this will go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how this one will come to an end. So led by a collective team effort,